Hello to all our viewers. I'm your host, Jocelyn Beauvais, talking to you on the topic of Christian and cultural kindness, brought to you by the kind people. Our segment today is Priest Talk, where we bring to you, our viewers, testimonials from 3 priests. We have 2 of them from the Bay Area and 1 all the way from Florida. Our lineup of interviewees for today are Father Erwin, all the way from the beautiful state of Florida. Up next, we have both Father Rufino and Father Boyd, both from my hometown, the Bay Area. We, the kind people, are excited to give you insider knowledge for both types of kindnesses from these 3 priests. Our first question of the day is, what is the difference between cultural and Christian kindness? The goal of this question is to understand the similarities and differences between the 2. We hope to pass on to you a deeper understanding of how both can help us understand what kindness truly is. First up, we have Father Erwin, who states Christian kindness is more spiritual than cultural kindness. We are taught from the Bible that we should keep Jesus in mind when we are making our decisions. This is how the 2 kindnesses are different. A few key takeaways from Father Erwin are that both types of kindnesses are similar, but one is more spiritual. Christian kindness involves the person needing to follow the kindness of Jesus Christ. Up next, we have Father Rufino, stating that depending on what culture you look at, in some cases, Christian kindness can be influenced by cultural kindness. Some key points from Father Rufino are that Christian kindness is wrapped around the cultural kindness of the Middle East and has spread out to the rest of the world. These roots in the Middle East were made deeper with the Scripture. This society tends to incorporate the best of its own cultural kindness with Christian kindness. Last, but certainly not least, we have Father Boy answering the question, what does Christian kindness mean to you? He states that if you put it together with the gospel, you give Caesar what is his, and God what is God's. We all abide to the regulations of the state, but everything is under God. This kindness is similar to generosity because God's goodness is generous and kind. A few key takeaways from Father Boy's interview are culture creates values and Christians create bridges. Cultural kindness can also be rooted in greed and personal image. Our last question of today is it easier to do cultural or Christian kindness as a society? As we go through everyday life, we understand that not everyone believes in God, but everyone is still capable of kindness towards others. Father Erwin states that as a society, it is easier to act kind as a way to increase personal growth and possibly have a hidden condition behind that good deed. An example would be politicians can use cultural kindness to increase their public opinion towards them. This is where we end for today. As we wrap up our segment of Priest Talk, we the kind people would like to remind you to #BeKind and remind you that it is always #kindness for all.